Hey there, comic book fans. I'm back from the comic shop again today. Pretty big week at the shop. I got 9 comics. Well, it's also because 3 of them are from last week when Diamond didn't deliver the indies to my comic shop. So there are only really 6 this week and 3 last week, but didn't get them last week. But first, let me show you my top of the printer museum comics. 1 indie and 1 Marvel. That is Jaime Hernandez doing a cover on his brother Beto's Gilbert's book, Girl Crazy by Gilbert Hernandez. Fun Jaime Hernandez cover. Those wrestling women he loves to draw. And an angel, I guess. She's got a halo. I haven't read this comic in a long, long time. What year is this? Is there a year on the 95. So it has been a while since I read that to even know what it's about. But great cover. Dug it off my shelf when I was looking for a cover to look at. And the other one, of course, Kid Colt Outlaw 187. And this one was a little tricky. I was trying to figure out who drew it. I was like, who is that? I was thinking maybe it was Dick Ayers, but I didn't think so. Then I looked it up. It's Larry Lieber, Stan Lee's brother. I think I said it was Mike Esposito on the inks. So I don't know when the last time I saw a Larry Lieber cover. He did a bit of writing for Marvel, including the first Thors, scripting the first Thors, early Thors at least. But he also did a little drawing for Marvel. There you go. Now let's see. Our freebie of the week is Comic Shop News 1782. Tales of Mother Goose. Okay. That's a Pulp Fiction kind of reference. I don't know what that one's about. We got a little Mr. Fantastic Invisible Woman there. Justice League inside. Nice cover there. We'll have to read what this is all about because I don't know. And my comics this week, let's start with the ones I worked on, which are 3 Bad Idea comics came out. Pardon me. I think this was supposed to be out I think this was last week's, but Monster Kill Squad number 2. Who is this? Christos Gage, Tomas Giarello, and Diego Rodriguez. What's weird about this is it seems to me that the varnish on the cover is kind of bending it a little. I don't know if that's possible or how that's... But I was looking at it in the store and they're all the same. The cover just seems a little warped. And it seems warped along the edge of the varnish. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. So, a Chris Geruso back cover. Look forward to reading that. That was about a group of soldiers who fight monsters. What more do you need to know? Then we got The Lot, issue 4 of 4. More varnish, but no warpage on the cover. So what happened? Who is this? This is Marguerite Bennett and Renato Guedes. It's in black and white. It's this monster comic. Last 2 issues, this demon has been killed. All these people made a pact with this demon in the early 70s, and now it's coming. Now he's coming for what's owed him. So it's been a fun 4 issues. First issue there was a lot of setup in. There's much less. These last 2 issues have had a lot of action, so I've enjoyed them a whole lot. I enjoyed the setup too. So. And then we've got, I liked the first issue of this one, Pirate Queen, issue number 2. Peter Milligan, Adam Polina, and Tamra Bonvillain. Well, it was the story. She was a pirate queen. She had her prince, too. The 2 of them were pirates together, but he didn't make it through the first issue. Who does the... I'm not sure the name of the guy who did that back cover. Joe. It was a pretty cool back cover. Let's see. He's credited in here. Back cover, Ajit Jathakumar. Ajit Jathakumar. His name's in there, along with mine on production. So again, the varnish on this cover looks nice. Doesn't seem to be any warpage going on. I wonder what what happened with that? But some nice artwork. Adam Polina's doing a nice job with this one. Liked the story. I generally like Peter Milligan's writing, so I enjoyed the story. But I'm really liking the Adam Polina art. It's very. I find it very interesting and quite a different than. Of course, how's it not going to be different than his '90s X-Men art? But good stuff. Pirate Queen. Then we've got. I think this is the last issue. Issue 6 of Hey Kids. Howard Chaykin's Hey Kids Comics. 6 of 6. He's looking for people who like the way he draws. A little parody ad on the back. History of comics. Done in a fictional narrative. You better... Whoa! Look at that key of who everybody is. Dick Altman, GW editor, right place, right time, wrong attitude. Nick Fontana, Yankee editor. I think GW is EC Comics. Yankee is DC Comics. Verve is Marvel Comics. It's like you have to figure out the code of which the comic company there were. But I've been having fun with that one. This was last week's comic that didn't make it in this week. Same with this one. The Me You Love in the Dark. Enjoyed the first 2 issues. This is issue 3. And it's just the story of this woman who's an artist getting ready for her next art show, and she moved into a haunted house. And there's some kind of ghost / monster that lives in the house with her. And she kind of made friends with him last episode. I have no idea where this is going. I love the art in it. Who's doing the art? Scotty Young's doing the writing. And Jorge Corona is doing the art. And I just really enjoy the art in this. And it's one of those stories that I have no idea. But it's her and a ghost. What does that mean? What does that... It's a 2-person story kind of thing. And one is a ghost. So, but like I said, I've liked it. And here we go. Neil Gaiman and P. Craig Russell, Norse Mythology. This is volume 2, issue 5. First volume, 6 issues. This volume, 6 issues. And is Mark Buckingham still working over? No, it's we get a new artist. It's script and layouts by Craig Russell, but art by Gabriel Hernandez Walta. So, Gabriel Hernandez Walta is working over Craig Russell's layouts. Is this some kind of... No, it's... Oh, I think it doesn't say Laverne Kinzierski on the colors, so I think this might be... I don't know if Gabriel Hernandez Walters is a he or a she, but they are doing their own coloring. It may be even watercolor, because the black line is kind of muted. So that may be actual physical media, so that's different. Well, the art looks good. These stories have just been so well told. I've enjoyed them. And here we go, Homesick Pilots, number 10. I think this is the end of the second story arc, because the first story arc was 5 issues, so I assume the second one's going to be 5 issues. Ooh, some nice colors there. There's the ghost-powered mech that's going to fight the ghost-powered haunted house. And there's a bunch of... I don't know if they're teenagers or early 20s. They're in a band. There's 2... The Homesick Pilots is the name of the band, and the Nuclear Bastards is the other band. And a lot of people in those bands died, and the remnants of them are caught up in this project. Oh, there's the haunted house mech. It's going to have to fight the... ghost-powered mech. So ghost versus ghost or something. It's weird. It's very different from the first story arc. It takes a more sci-fi turn. And then we've got Deep Beyond, number 9 of 12. This is done by a bunch of guys in Italy. Who's doing it? Created by Mirka Andolfo, David Goy, Andrea Brocardo, and Barbara Nocenzo. And there's some sci-fi. This one went from a little vague sci-fi to hardcore sci-fi kind of thing. And we just had some violence in a oh, look at that. Cubehead. We just had some sudden violence and a cliffhanger last issue, so I don't want to show too much of this, but it has to do Deep Beyond, because at the bottom of the ocean is like a gateway to an alternate dimension where all these alien people are, and the Earthlings are messing things up. So things started to get messed up last issue. I imagine they're going to get messed up till issue 12 now. Then the last comic I got is Dead Box. Issue number 2. Oh, look at that. We got warping here from oversaturation. I don't know if you can see that warping on the black, but that always annoys me. Yeah, you can see it on the inside front cover too. But anyway, strange story. It takes place in this small. This is really light too. That's got some light paper in it. It takes place in this small, out of the way town that doesn't even get the internet. And like Dead Box is this weird red box like DVD thing they rent from. And there's the story of this girl who works in the store and what's going on with her and her father. Then there's the story of the weird movies they rent from the Dead Box. So there's two separate stories. It's like a Twilight Zone within a Twilight Zone. So it's fun stuff. I liked the first issue, so I was like, you know what? Why not put it on my pull list? So I did. Listen. Welcome to Lost Turkey. That's the name of the town, I think. Lost Turkey. A swap meet throws a marriage into crisis and threatens to undermine the faithful of Lost Turkey. The healing powers of a CD-ROM are required. Okay. Let's see, who does this one? The writer is Mark Russell, and the artist is Benjamin Tijsma. All right. Let me show you a little of my art before we go. I finished this. I think I showed you I started this last time. This is it finished. Lots of colors. Not a whole lot of little tick marks in this one like have been in my others, but a few right up there. So again, a lot of texture in it. Some places the paint is a little transparent and you can see the grid through it. I can't see it. Any places like that left? I can't tell. But there were a couple of spots. Because when I grid something up, sometimes the line shows through. But I'm okay with that. It's a Chuck Close thing. But I found this is the 5th here. I'll have to do a show. Here are the other 4. That at the beginning of the summer, I bought 5 canvases this side and said, I don't see if I get 5 paintings done this summer. Each painting takes about 5 days, so it's not easy. But got it done. I like the way it came out, and now that I'm finished with this, I'm gonna have time to start up my Patreon. So look for that sometime this month. I've got like 3 magazines done for it, and I got some more ideas for it. So there you go. Some artwork, some comics, and you guys have a good week out there.